I'm going to cut straight across to Tamil Nadu. BJP Chief JP Nadda there, part of Pongal celebrations in Tamil Nadu. Here are visuals coming in, live visuals. Remember, the BJP has launched a massive campaign in Tamil Nadu right ahead of the assembly polls, and you had Amit Shah very recently holding a massive rally in Tamil Nadu, and now JP Nadda arrives to be part of the Pongal celebrations. It is a big festival observed in Tamil Nadu. It's quite a delight for people who come together for the festivities. BJP there right on the occasion. Star campaigner JP Nadda arrives in Tamil Nadu, and look at the kind of reception that he's received. Here are crowds gathering around the BJP leader JP Nadda, who has just arrived in Tamil Nadu, going to be part of the Pongal celebrations in the state. Remember, parallelly, Rahul Gandhi earlier today was part of the Jallikattu event. He was part of that festival and also ate lunch with those people around the area who were celebrating Pongal, as well as part of the Jallikattu event. And now you have BJP's top brass, JP Nadda himself, arriving in Tamil Nadu for Pongal. Akshaya now joining us. Akshaya, what a roaring response. JP Nadda and the sea of supporters there, the visuals that we get here, a huge entourage following him while he takes part in Pongal celebrations. Give us the itinerary for JP Nadda from here.
Well, Nabila, JP Nadda just arrived in Chennai airport and he was received there by BJP State President Dr. L. Murugan. And along with him, it was the BJP State in charge, C.T. Ravi, and they will be coming from the airport directly to the location where I'm currently standing at. This is in Madurai, a distance of around 17 to 18 kilometers from the airport, and here the BJP has organized a massive Pongal celebration, and the tagline for the event is called Namma Ooru Pongal, which means our city's Pongal, and JP Nadda will be participating here, and we can see here how people are standing here with traditional pots in their hand to welcome JP Nadda. They're also having a veil in the hand. The BJP started off this year with a celebration of something called a veil yatra, and symbolic to that, they're continuously using the veil symbol here. And just to show you what the Pongal celebration looked like at the BJP venue, we can see how hundreds of women have been made to sit and make the Pongal. Pongal is a traditional delicacy which is made during this festival time. It's a harvest festival, and we can see that there's a massive celebration that the BJP has organized, and this is in a way BJP's attempt to get inroads into the state of Tamil Nadu. We need to remember that the last couple of years the BJP has not had a successful run in Tamil Nadu. At least in 2019 elections they had less than 4% vote share. So this year with the new BJP state president, the attempt of the BJP is to increase that vote share, and just 4 months ahead of the elections they've been trying every possible measure to ensure that the BJP's presence is felt here, and this Namma Ooru Pongal is one such celebration. We already saw that Amit Shah had visited Chennai, and also earlier we had seen that Union Minister Prakash Javadekar was also here, and now JP Nadda is also going to be participating. So the BJP is bringing in all the big wigs of the party to garner votes and garner support here. And we need to remember, after this event at Madurai, where the Namma Ooru Pongal celebration will be held, JP Nadda will be heading towards the city where he will be participating in Tughlaq magazine's event. It's a yearly function. Last year the guest was Rajnikant, and this year it's going to be JP Nadda, and post that he will be heading back to Delhi. And Nabila, this event comes at a time when even Rahul Gandhi had visited Madurai. It is like a situation where all the major political parties are trying to make maximum use of Pongal celebration, because this is a harvest festival very close to the people of Tamil Nadu. Jallikattu once again is a very close to heart event, and earlier today Rahul Gandhi and Uday Stalin were participating in that. Meanwhile, the AIADMK and BJP in its own effort is trying to woo the masses here, Nabila.
Right. Akshaya, like you did say, the kind of politicians who've landed their stars, quite literally, of each of the political parties, be it Rahul Gandhi from the Congress party who's arrived just this morning, and you have JP Nadda now in the evening. So it's quite a visual treat for those in Tamil Nadu. But how are the people really on ground receiving this sudden entourage and influx of the political greats, if we could call them, on the festival?
Well, Nabila, this is a scene that the people of Tamil Nadu are used to, because, you know, ahead of the 2021 elections, what less can you expect? Because this is a very important election for the people of Tamil Nadu as well. This will be the elections where they will be seeing that there is no there is no Karunanidhi or there is no Jayalalitha. Two big wigs of the Dravidian politics are no longer there, and this year will be such a year where they will be seeing a completely different kind of a battle between Stalin, EPS, and even the BJP trying to make inroads. You know how the presence of BJP is very minimal in Tamil Nadu. The Dravidian politics here is something that is very strong, and now while new entrants are trying to make inroads, we need to wait and watch who will have maximum effort. In fact, Tamil Nadu has a history of following behind superstars from the cinema industry, and Kamal Haasan, one of the biggest names from the industry, is entering politics, and he might even be contesting from certain places in the state, is what we're given to understand. So it is an entirely new dynamic that we are going to see in this 2021 elections, and people are enjoying the festivity of elections as well. And you know, it's a mega bumper time for them, wherein you can now see, even in the BJP's event itself, many traditional events are being held, and this is kind of trying to connect with the masses. And while Rahul Gandhi had made an accusation saying that the BJP in centre has been trying to get done with the Tamil culture and not support it much, we're seeing here that the BJP in Tamil Nadu is trying to impress upon the people that they are with the people, the one amongst them, and celebrating it in a traditional manner. So, you know, the entire situation is completely new. This is not the kind of politics that we've seen in the past, but new entrants, new strategies being put into place. How will it reflect is something that we'll have to wait and watch, Nabila.
Right. Here, Akshay, what we see here earlier today when Rahul Gandhi came in, ally DMK's Udayanidhi Stalin was very much present. He almost the kind of bonhomie that we saw between the two allies, Rahul Gandhi and Udayanidhi Stalin, seated together having a good chat and whatnot. Are we going to see signs of that here with JP Nadda and anybody from the government of the day of AIADMK? Now, anybody from the government, either the chief minister or the deputy, going to be accompanying JP Nadda through this visit on Pongal?
Nabila, today is a traditional day of Pongal where most of the people, ministers, including senior officials, are taking a day off and celebrating with their families. Most of the senior leaders have headed back to their hometowns. For example, Vijay Bhaskar, who is the health minister of the state, is celebrating Pongal with his family in Pudukkottai. So, you know, those kind of traditional events are going on in the state. And as far as whether the AIADMK leadership, any of them will be present, that's something that we'll have to wait and watch. At least at the airport, we have seen that nobody had come to receive JP Nadda. Unlike during the visit of Amit Shah, while Amit Shah had come, we seen that there was an entourage of AIADMK senior ministers who had come, CM, Deputy CM, as well as Fisheries Minister. There were multiple people who had come at that point of time. But this time around, there was no such event that happened in the airport. It was just the BJP's top leadership who had gone to receive JP Nadda at the airport. And as far as this celebration is concerned, it is a complete BJP. Even Namma Oru Pongal is the tagline of the BJP after the Veil Yatra celebrations. So this is a complete full-on BJP event, and it's unlikely that any of the AIADMK leadership might participate. And as far as the DMK and Congress's rapport today is concerned, we need to remember Madurai, where Jallikattu is taking place, Avinapuram in specific, is a place where the DMK is trying to establish its stronghold, especially especially with MK Alagiri, the elder brother of MK Stalin, going on in an estranged side and also stating that he will not be supporting MK Stalin and will ensure that he does not win the chief ministerial post. It is a very crucial time for the DMK especially to ensure that Madurai is in their city, which is a southern city in Tamil Nadu and very important city also. So Rahul Gandhi's visit to Madurai is only indicative of the stronger ties between DMK and the Congress, and both of them have done extremely well in the elections in 2019 May, the Lok Sabha elections. Both the DMK and Congress had won almost every seat that they had contested in. So this elections too, they would be liking to ensure that the victory is in their kitty and not have a poor run. So, the dynamics that we're seeing today is completely different in both the parties, and we need to understand the political situation and also go ahead with the flow that we're seeing here. But at least we need to remember the BJP seems to be having a big show of strength here with the number of people who have gathered here at the Namma Oru Pongal celebration. It's stunning to see that BJP has so much of supporting in the city, Nabila.
Right. Here we heard a little earlier today how Rahul Gandhi, in fact, slammed the government. The spokesperson of the BJP also picked on Rahul Gandhi, calling him a tourist at the Jallikattu event, saying that highlighting his double-speak. In 2011, the UPA had condemned Jallikattu, calling it a barbaric sport. Now Rahul Gandhi comes around and visits the festival, is part of it, like he was always in support of it. And this was highlighted by the BJP through various spokespersons. Is there any agenda of JP Nadda to be speaking about the Jallikattu event on any stage?
Well, today during the Namma Oru Pongal, we're expecting the JP Nadda will be addressing the masses who are here. So during that time, there are likelihoods that he will be making a comment about Rahul Gandhi, because the way the Congress leader has slammed at the centre, and especially Prime Minister Narendra Modi, indicates that it will need a reply from the BJP, and already many of the spokespersons have been talking about the double standards that Rahul Gandhi has followed. So it is expected that JP Nadda might make a statement, but also we need to remember, Nabila, the Jallikattu event was widely opposed by multiple political parties, except for those in Tamil Nadu. Most of the central parties had condemned the barbaric sport and had wanted it to be banned. But now with Jallikattu going ahead, what Rahul Gandhi had said was that he wants to understand the culture and tradition of Tamil people, and that's one of the reasons why he participated in it. So, he is trying to confirm that he is not completely into it, but he's at least trying to understand the sentiments, which in itself seems like the people might take it for, accepting the kind of statement that he has made. And another factor is Jallikattu is something that the people of Tamil Nadu have always had in their closer to their heart. In 2017, the kind of uprising that we have seen was very indicative of that factor. So, anybody who's trying to approach the people of Tamil Nadu, trying to understand the Tamil culture and the Tamil sentiments, seem to be having a good space amongst the people. So, it might be like Rahul Gandhi might be accepted for the kind of remark that he's made, and the double standard might be like forgotten. But meanwhile, we need to remember that the BJP here is trying to ensure that they make inroads. Already the Congress at least has like 7 seats in the kitty while they contested for the MP elections in 2019. So it's a harder task for the BJP to ensure that they have a strong hold here. And we have seen that the Go Back Modi, Go Back Amit Shah slogans and the trends that have come on social media seems to be showing that a negative trend for the BJP at least currently. And that imagery is being changed by the kind of events that are being followed here, be it the Whale Yatra or be this Namma Oru Pongal. All senior celebrities in the party like Khushbu, Namita, all of them have been trying to come forward and participate and bring awareness among the people and also create more support for the BJP. Will all these work is something that we'll have to wait and watch.
Thank you very much, Akshaya, for joining us and wishing you a very happy Sankranti. There you have it, JP Nadda, who's just landed in Tamil Nadu, extensively